Hey guys, welcome. This is Max, and today we're going to talk about starting our family tree. And if you don't have anyone added, that's completely fine. We're going to go through how to add and how to do everything. So you're going to go up here in the corner by family search. It says family tree and click on tree. And right here, it's going to bring us to our tree. So in this case, this is me. This is my father, my mother. Here's a grandpa. And we're going to go through how to add people. So first of all, some important functions. Here's some different buttons over here you can press, like the home button if you need to recenter yourself, zoom in or zoom out, and then landscape or portrait. You can arrange your family tree however you want or however you feel is needed. And just starting right here, let's say, oh, my father is not in my family tree. So I'm going to come over here and click on Add Spouse by my mother. And so I'm going to manually enter his name. I'm going to put Eric Johnson. He's male. I'm going to say he is living. And so Family Search protects privacy rights, which means that only you will be able to see the information of living people that you have created in Family Tree. So it's kind of just filling in the holes until you get to ancestors who are not living, and that's when you'll be able to use Family Search to like research or find other ancestors. But it's important to fill this out, so I'm just going to put in, say he was born in 1950, and he was born, let's say, in California. I type that right there. I can be more specific, like put the month, or I can put more specifically where he was born if I want to. So I'm just going to click Create Person. And so look, I just added my father. Right here I'll be able to add my grandpa and grandma on my father's side. But let's say that, for example, my grandpa, Lawrence Hodges, has more than one spouse, or he has children, or how do I even add people like that? So if Lawrence Hodges, for example, had more than one spouse when he was living, I'm going to click on him in that little box, and then I'm going to come here. This is all the information, in this case, that I have entered about my grandpa because he is living. Like here's his name. I can edit his name, like if I forgot to add his middle name, or if I want to edit his birth and make it more specific, I can totally enter that. And also if he died, other information that I feel is necessary. And then right here in family members, this is where I'm going to be able to, for example, add a spouse or another child that he had, and also his parents. So we're going to do that right now. Let's say that he was married to Catherine Pickett. She's female, and she's deceased. Let's say she was born in 1949 in Washington. I would click right there. And let's say she died in 1998. And again, I can be more specific, and actually it's very useful to be more specific. But for the sake of this video, I'm just gonna going a little fast. So whenever you're entering someone who is deceased, Family Search is automatically going to search all their records and see if they already have a profile or a person created for my ancestor. In this case, Catherine Pickett, it says no match was found. So that's okay. I'm going to press create person. If there was someone who Family Search thought that matched Catherine Pickett that they already had in their databases, it's going to give me some information so I can decide if that really is my grandma. So I'm going to click here, create person, and look, there she is right there, the mother of Susan Hodges. And if I want to add a child, I do the exact same thing. I'll add a child right here for Lawrence and Catherine. Well, let's say that Lawrence, he had more than one spouse or he married after Catherine Pickett, or just whatever the circumstances of their lives were. So I can click here, add spouse, and let's say later in his life he married Holly Davis. She's female. I'm going to say she is living. Her birth date was 1951. You can add more, up to you. I'm going to click create person here, and it's going to give me a whole new relationship for Lawrence Hodges. If I ever want to edit this relationship, I can click right here and say I messed up. I can remove Catherine and go through that process, or whatever I need to do to fix everything. If I want to add a child to them, or say there's just different things, you just need to learn to navigate this place right here to be able to add your ancestors. And let's say I want to add one of my great-grandparents. For Lawrence Hodges, I could click here on add a parent. And yeah, there's the basics of how to get started on your family tree. Now we're going to navigate back to the tree and see if everything's added, and there we go. There's my mother, my grandpa, and the spouses that he had. And I can just continue on in whatever way I feel is most convenient. Thank you for watching.